More mass evacuations in Western Canada tonight as wildfires continue to ravage areas in the Northwest Territories and British Columbia. Today, a state of emergency has been declared in Kelowna, BC, a city with a population of about 150,000 people. Officials say structures are burning down and emergency personnel are trapped while rescuing people who failed to heed evacuation warnings. As the fires continue to grow, they also believe these next few days could be the most challenging. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with the latest. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Kelly. The officials are saying these wildfires are becoming quite unpredictable and spreading quite rapidly all across British Columbia and the Northwest Territories. And they say that a wind shift that is expected could be devastating.
In this video on social media, evacuees watch homes in the hills of Kelowna go up in flames as wildfires continue to grow and spread rapidly in the Okanagan Valley Friday.
Unfortunately, we're not out of the woods yet. Last night could very well be a preview of what's to come over the coming days.
BC wildfire officials say more than 4,500 properties were ordered to flee, and roughly 23,000 people have received alerts province-wide. No word yet on how many properties are damaged or if there are any deaths.
Of fires that are very unpredictable, moving extremely fast at rates that we rarely see in British Columbia. Again, I want to encourage everybody, now is not the time to ignore an evacuation order.
Officials are warning people and evacuees to prepare to be displaced for an extended period of time as crews continue to take down the wildfires and brace for a weather shift.
As wind changes direction and hits local topography, that'll influence how it affects the fire on the ground. So it'll really depend on what we get for wind speeds and direction this afternoon, and really throughout the day and into the evening, just given how active the fire remained overnight.
Officials say thousands are fleeing Kelowna, and its international airport had closed its airspace to most flights. Meanwhile, in Northwest Territories, much of the same is happening as flames push closer to Yellowknife. Officials say it's unclear how many people have left the capital city, but many fleeing residents bought their own ticket out of town.
We thought we'd be taking an evacuation flight, and then there ended up being seats opened up on a commercial flight, so we just took that.
Nobody envisioned an event of this scale. And it was just, and it's still really stressful. There's a lot of people left in Yellowknife that are freaking out.
In these satellite images, it shows wildfires burning and smoke blanketing Yellowknife. Officials in Ottawa have sent in hundreds of armed forces to help with efforts.
Certainly, one of the things that we've undertaken to do is that no one will be left behind. And so if for whatever reason a person is unable to evacuate either by road or by commercial flight, we'll make sure that we accommodate them and we provide them with the support that they need and help them get to a position of safety.
The federal government says evacuations included the vulnerable population, adding 79 long-term residents have been airlifted out of the area.
RCMP has not reported any type of hiccups that have come from the evacuation, and we'll have a much better idea by the end of today, hopefully, with the numbers and also the time that it will take.
And sticking with the federal government, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is scheduled to be in Edmonton today at an evacuation center where people fleeing Yellowknife are heading to. According to his itinerary, he's not available to the media.